Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer with my special guest, Melissa Belzer, and our panting dog that may or may not show up in the background outside of the door. So I guess the dog update is first. The dog is pretty well back to normal dog mode.
He's back to normal dog mode. He's got it limp now, but it's fine. It doesn't seem to hold him back.
Nope.
Which is good.
He's back to needing to go outside about 47 times before noon. And you have to dig his head out of the trash can again. Mm-hmm. So these are all healthy dog signs. And he competes with me to see if he can get underneath my desk before my feet can get underneath my desk.
That's true. I watched it. It's pretty funny.
Because it is his doghouse.
Yeah, we've decided that he must think it's his doghouse. I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, so good times. We are, let's see, when this airs, we have a couple events coming up. So we have an event tomorrow that we'll be going to that I don't even know the title of it. It has to do with...
It's the Shamrock Food Expo.
Okay, Shamrock Food Expo. I was like, Shamrock Fest, Shamrock Food...
Expo, I believe is what it is.
Okay.
Shamrock Expo.
So I'm taking a day off from real estate because for the first time ever, you're inviting me to come along.
Okay.
Apparently there's free food samples. You never ever told me that I got free food samples.
I think I did, but because I tried the bacon brownie and that was like life-changing. You wouldn't think that would be very good, but it was very good.
That sounds weird. I do remember that at one time we said that everything with bacon in it is good, and we finally found something that with bacon in it was not good. Do you remember what it was?
Bacon soda.
Bacon soda, not baking soda.
No, bacon soda.
Bacon pop.
Yeah. Ugh.
It was absolutely disgusting.
You felt like you were drinking bacon grease with a little bit of effervescence in it. It had that smoky, it was weird. I'm like, no.
Yeah, carbonated bacon grease.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it tasted like.
Yummy. Yeah, not good times.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that one again.
Well, so we should tell them what just real quick, the Shamrock Expo. It's for like businesses and restaurants. They have it every year, and they all the things, the milks, the meats, the paper goods, the juices, coffees, teas, all the service stuff, and you get to go and sample all the things. So I've gone for where I've worked before, and now we got invited somewhere else. So
yeah, we've been invited, or you've been invited because you used to work for a chef.
Because I wanted to go. And
the chef got a pass because it's an invite only thing. The chef got a pass because he was invited.
Well, he's
right, but he couldn't go.
Yeah.
But you can have someone representing your office.
For sure.
That can go.
Yeah.
And this time we're actually invited by a Shamrock rep to go. But we don't know yet if we're going to be going as ourselves or someone else.
We're going to be going as ourselves. It will print out with our names on it.
We'll see.
Silly.
I'm wondering if it'll actually be my name or somebody else's name.
It'll be your name.
Hey, I'm okay either way.
Doesn't matter.
You get to go back to your spy days, which you always shake your head and you're like, I was never a spy. But you were zapped and I had my eyes closed when they zapped you. So I get to remember all the great spy moments of your life. And you're like, yeah, that never happened.
Yeah. Apparently I was mind wiped.
Yeah. That's how I remember it.
This is what I'm told.
So that's tomorrow. So we will do an episode of the foodie stuff that we got to see there, and we'll take some video and we'll incorporate some of the video into a future podcast.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. But we're going to do that when we go on our road trip. So we'll talk about it while we're out on the road. So the next thing that's happening is let's see, so the 4th of September, we're heading out of town for a week. No, our house will not be open with nobody here.
There'll be people here. It's just us going.
There'll be people here. So, if you're thinking about robbing us,
hey,
well, there's still people
maybe
here.
They're doing us a favor, babe.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, like if you want to take a lot of the excess, I guess I would honestly be okay with that.
Yes. There's nothing super fancy. We're kind of low key when it comes to decor. That will eventually change. Like right now I just don't care. And like whatever, but we've been talking about new furniture and stuff, so Maybe eventually.
Sure, we'll go with that. Right now, it's a hodgepodge of this was free, this was somebody else getting rid of it.
Just rotate it in and out.
It's like I tell people, they're like, where'd you get your weight set? Clean out a house. Where'd you
out
get
house.
your grand piano? Clean it out a house. Where'd you get the orange couch from? I know, it's not here yet.
It's not.
But that one's from a house.
Orange.
Where's the golf cart coming from? A house. Yeah. All comes from other places. Free just kind of works on my budget.
I know. I'm thinking we're going to need like an acre outside of town with a shed on it at this point.
I never thought I would move, and I've kind of got that itch to get a property that is non-HOA.
I don't want to move. I don't want to move.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know. I like my neighbors. We actually have good neighbors. Good neighbors are hard to come by. Some neighbors are so mean. We've had so many mean neighbors.
Still an HOA.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm
Anywho.
not there. I like here.
So our next adventure is going to be a bunch of podcasts from the road. After, let's see. So we'll have this episode. Then we'll have one or two more that'll be before we get on the road. And then they're all going to be road trip ones. And so I guess at that point we'll be having a traveling podcast for a while.
That'll be fun.
Anyway, and yeah, it is going to be fun because it's going to be a lot of road games and just random talk, just a little bit of everything. It's
like back in the day.
so yeah. So as we're cruising down the road, because we have 24 hours roughly one way on the road. You frown about it. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine because it's us in the car. We get along great in the car. It's just so long.
Yep. So anyway, we're going to have a fun episode. At least I believe it's going to be fun.
It'll be fun.
I haven't even told you what this specific episode is.
It will be fun.
So you're assuming before I even bring up what the episode is going to be, that it's going to be fun, and I even need to describe what it's going to be.
So what's the episode going to be?
I'm glad you asked. So the episode is going to be about the first one before we hit the road is going to be about everything that we packed for the trip, and we're really wanting people's. It's not going to be snore.
I packed 2 pairs of socks.
No, it's not going to be like that.
You mean like road trip stuff. Okay, that could be entertaining.
Yeah, why would I do that? I'm not going to open my suitcase and stuff like that. But it's going to be like a lot of the other stuff, like the snacks and everything else that we bring. And what we were wanting from people is to have them let us know what we forgot. And we'd really appreciate in real time if you'd remind us of what we forgot, because we know we're going to forget something. Something is going to be left behind.
It happens every time. Yeah, that'll be entertaining.
I think it will be entertaining.
It'll be entertaining.
Yeah, because we're going to do a Costco trip ahead of time.
Yeah, we are.
And then have a vehicle packed out, supposedly with everything that we could possibly need on this road trip.
We'll see.
Because it's funny. Here's the funny thing. So maybe this is how it is with y'all when you travel, but there's a way you pack when you go on an airplane, and then there's a way you pack when you are going on a car trip.
Reckless.
You have the ability to reckless based on the size of your vehicle.
Of course.
Because we have done it early in our relationship when we had a 2-seat little Metro convertible.
Geez.
There's one way you have to pack with that.
Yeah, that for sure.
And then when it's just the two of us we've done minivan in the past, but this one will be in a sport ute, but not a full size, like a mid-size sport ute. Yeah. So in this one, it's going to be like, well, how reckless can you get? What's your level of reckless when you're packing to go on a trip?
It's going to get crazy.
So I honestly, because we haven't packed or shopped yet, if people can please comment back and let us know what we should be bringing with us. So we're going from Arizona to Iowa. People are like, why would you go to Iowa? Well, glad you asked.
Papa D.
We're going to Iowa because my dad is turning 80 years old. So they're having his 80th birthday party there. So it'll be the first time in
Too long.
Years that there are going to be family members there that are around 20 years old that I've never met. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I've honestly have never seen outside of photos on Facebook or Instagram.
It'll be very cool.
Yeah. So we'll see them in person finally. So that will commence next week. But anyway, on the way, we're going to be shooting podcasts. So we're ordering the equipment to be recording while we're heading down the road. So I'll be ordered this week. So it's here in time. Well, hey, Amazon.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't see that view anymore, and it seems like they're taking longer. So
yeah,
we'll see.
So we have to figure it out. We
Yeah.
may have to order redundancy, and then just the possibility of one item goes back. We may have to.
We'll entertain
That may be a strategy.
Just have to give me a list, and we'll see.
So we got to get a dash-mounted thing to hold the
Oh yeah,
cell phone,
Yeah.
so we can record while we're going.
I've got options in my cart for that.
So what we're doing is we're making a list of topics that we're going to be talking about for the trip. And again, if you want to send in things that you want us to talk about or that you think are great topics for when you're traveling, I'd be more than open to it. I am just curious because you can't play slug bug
No, Nope.
for 24 straight hours.
Can't
and
play it.
Yeah, you
don't
can't
see 'em
do that.
anymore. Hardly ever.
License plate game, you can only play that for so long. So there's got to be other things to do.
Are we 6?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are 6.
We're goofy. You know I'm packing Uno, so
We'll have Uno for the hotel
Mm-hmm.
because you can't play that when you're driving.
of course not.
And I will be doing probably about 22 hours of driving. So you can't. Well, you laugh, but that's how it normally goes.
Because you can't help but just drive the whole way. This is not me.
I physically cannot fall asleep when I'm
He
driving.
cannot, so he'd rather
It's-
just
It is.
drive the whole way.
It is not possible.
This is why I said
You're like,
we need
"That's
to
nuts."
stop halfway and get a hotel room because he will insist on doing all the driving.
So we will have, as I try not to knock everything over, we will have our handy dandy little tote that has the different cards games. So we will have that. We have our book of dad jokes. We'll have
Oh,
that.
goody.
I found another book that's really funny. It's about just stupid people in history. And I thought that would be entertaining. So I'll, if I remember,
Okay.
I'll pack that as well. Let's see. We'll have the equipment for the hotel so we can record a few episodes in between at the hotel. I honestly don't know how many we'll record there. But what we're also going to do, because I am going to be using some different editing tool on the back end, we're going to be
Yeah.
able to incorporate different things that we saw while we're out traveling. So different. So
That's the goal. I don't know how it works.
yeah. I'm
That's the
gonna
goal.
play with it this week and that it all works out. So we're going to be doing that as well. And then we have some predetermined stops that we're going to do in Burlington.
Yes.
Yeah,
TBD.
TBD on those because we're going to do specific episodes on those different sites there. So that'll be fun. And yeah. And I did the math.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did the math. Now, traditionally our episodes are roughly 15 minutes each. And we're at 13 and a half minutes right now. But roughly our episodes are about 13 and a half minutes, or 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes long.
Okay.
And if we recorded the whole time going there and going back with 0 breaks whatsoever, and we would record 192 episodes.
Won't happen.
Plus, in the hotel room, you'd figure 8.
Yeah, it won't happen.
So that would be 200 episodes is the ceiling of how many episodes could be recorded during this trip.
Won't happen.
I think we're both realistic that we know that's not what it's going to be.
We're both realistic. Okay.
I'm all for just record and drive and just have fun with it.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
And yeah, but if it went too crazy, I'd be dropping multiple episodes every week. Because I'm like, okay, Melissa, we have enough episodes. Let's see. We recorded over 200 episodes, so we're set for the next 4 years.
I think I'd rather just see you do it to where you go 2 a day for a certain number of days and then pick back up again.
Nah.
Because you don't want a road trip to drag out that long. You just don't.
That'll be different topics.
No,
it'll
it
be
doesn't
fun.
matter.
Yep, it'll be great. we're going to see how it plays out.
We'll see.
I'm very open-minded about it. I know that it will be no less than 20-some podcasts that will get recorded because it's just too easy to get that many between.
Probably.
Because it's 48 total hours of driving time. There's just no way that we won't record at least
Probably true.
20 episodes. So I think the low is 20 and the high is 200.
Okay.
So somewhere between 20 and 200 episodes is how many we'll record it. So yeah, we spent this whole episode just talking about what's upcoming because we got a lot of cool things on the horizon and just want to keep everybody abreast of what we're going to be doing. And yeah, so yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
We're kind of out of time on this episode. So I just wanted to get everybody up to gear. This is more of a preparation, what to look forward coming up on Dad's Rules. So if you like the hoe, wow. If you liked the show, see, you know what I was thinking of is, I'm off on a tangent again. What I was thinking of is that Andy Frisell always says, don't be a hoe, share the show. So that's where my mind went.
Oh, share the show. That's a good one.
Because it rhymes. Yeah, it's really cool.
I hadn't heard it. We
well,
don't want to steal his, though. That's
Yeah,
his.
no, I'm
not?
going to give credit where credit's
Well,
due.
yeah, no, that's true. Okay.
Anywho, if you like the show, go ahead and share, review, leave feedback, like, comment, all that fun stuff, and hit the swag shop, dadsruleswag.com. Until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.